And the next one is a replay. We have a replay button where we have to replay the game. So what to do? So the first thing we have to do is, let me just go to this one. Let me just go to my game over panel, set it true. Great. Let me create a new method. So we already have enough method like decrease score, increase score, decrease health, and similarly after decrease health I can create something more like public void quit game. It's just a method I'm creating there, yeah. And I would like to quit the game. So whenever the game ends, I'm going to call this method. And how can I call this method? So there is a thing called scene manager. But why the scene manager is not visible here? When you type some command which is not visible there in Unity by default, then which means that a proper header file is not there given. So let me type using Unity engine dot scene management. Yep, now this will work. So after you add that, now let me come here, quit game, scene manager, yeah, dot application. Let me go that scene manager dot load scene is there. Oh, so since I'm quitting the game, I think I don't need it. I can just go to directly application dot quit. Yep, that's it. It would do application dot quit. So once I do that, your game will be ended. This is what application dot quit. So, and there is another one called public void. I would like to create another method called replay. So whenever a user calls this replay, the game has to play again. So which means I'm going to call this scene manager dot load scene. What is my scene file there? scene4, I believe, right? Scene 4. Of course I have to give it in my semicolon. Scene 4. That's it. Now go to Unity there and check what's the file name there we have. It's a scene4, SCENE4. There is no caps. I should keep that in mind. So this is SCENE4. So whenever you call the replay method, we call this as, it's a function, we call it as a method in Unity, as I mentioned before. So whenever you call let me delete them and make it, oh, my bad. Yeah, so this is what, whenever I call replay, this scene 4 will be loaded. Whenever I call quit game, this quit will happen, application or quit will happen. So we need to find out and we need to find out and see how it works. So now whenever the user press the replay button in the game, I want this method to be called. So the scene will load again. And whenever the user presses the quit button, then I want this method to be called. So replay means the scene 4 will be loaded again. Quit means it just quit this application. And keep this in mind, this scene manager does not work if your header file doesn't have this scene management along with it. Okay, and also remember one thing, we have created two methods called quit game and replay, but when it will be called, so that's a big pointer, when we'll call this. So until you call this quit game, it won't execute. Until you call the replay, it won't execute. So in some way we have to connect these two methods to these two buttons. Yeah, hope you understand. That's how where we are now. Now select your game over button, panel. Then inside that we have a button and we have one button, another button, and this button I would like to rename this button as replay, and I would like to rename this button as quit, so I can easily identify them when I look here visually which one is for what. The purpose would be served here. So select the replay and just come down. You see that only if it is a button you could see these options here. where you can change the color of your button, like whatever color you prefer, you can change that color of your button here. So like if you would like to replay the game, you can give the replay, and if you'd like to end the game, you can just end the game. Okay, and select here, and I would like to just end the game. And if you'd like to quit the game, you can quit it also. Okay, and the font, look at that. I think I can select this font also there, and I select this font quit inside, and I can change the color of this font to be like white. Yeah, that's how it works. So replay and quit.